Welcome back to the Decor channel, your cozy corner for all things home and garden. Today, we're diving into a truly delightful topic: how to turn old junk into vintage garden art that adds charm and character to even the tiniest outdoor spaces. If you love creative, budget-friendly decor, you're going to love this video. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a garden tip or upcycling idea. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and drop us a comment below sharing your favorite junk to art project or idea. Now, grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's explore 18 charming ways to bring new life to old items with vintage garden art that speaks to your style. Old mismatched teacups can make stunning bird feeders or mini planters. Simply glue the cup to its saucer and attach it to a post or tree branch. It's an elegant and whimsical touch that birds and guests will love. You can also suspend the cup and saucer with strong twine or chain for a hanging version. Fill it with seeds or tiny succulents for year-round interest. This is a perfect project for vintage china that's chipped or no longer part of a set. It's an eco-friendly way to give it new purpose. Those old metal colanders you never use anymore. They make fantastic hanging planters with built-in drainage. Add some coconut liner or landscape fabric and plant trailing flowers for a cascading effect. Use strong chain or rope to hang your colander from a tree branch, porch beam, or a garden hook. Choose colorful annuals for a cheerful seasonal pop. You can even spray paint the colander for a custom look, go rustic with matte black or add a vintage flair with pastel tones. Don't toss those old rusted tools, turn them into rustic garden wall art. Group a few together on a fence or shed wall for an eye-catching display. You can arrange them in creative shapes like a sunburst or even spell out a word like grow or garden. Leave the patina as is for a vintage look, or give them a clear sealant to preserve the texture without further rusting. An old bicycle makes a stunning garden feature when decked out with flower baskets. Add planters to the handlebars and back seat for maximum effect. Paint the frame in soft pastels or leave it weathered for a nostalgic touch. Prop it up against a fence or tree as a permanent garden resident. Try pairing the flowers in the baskets with surrounding blooms to create a cohesive look. It's charm and function all in one. Old wooden window frames are perfect for creating trellises or focal points. Attach them to fences, walls, or stake them directly into garden beds. Let climbing plants like clematis, peas, or sweet peas grow through the panes, creating a living piece of art. If the glass is still intact, consider frosting it or painting it for a soft stained glass effect. Just be sure to weatherproof it. Repurpose old dresser drawers as planters for flowers or herbs. Just drill a few drainage holes in the bottom and line with landscaping fabric. Stack them for a tiered effect, or place single drawers around your garden for little pockets of greenery. Paint them in vintage tones or distress the finish for added character. It's a great way to recycle furniture that's past its prime. Mason jars are garden classics, and when turned into lanterns, they offer a romantic glow in the evenings. Add LED candles or solar lights inside. You can hang them from tree branches, shepherd's hooks, or fence posts using wire or twine for a rustic farmhouse look. Add a bit of sand, pebbles, or even dried lavender inside the jar for texture and scent. Day or night, they shine. Use old wood, tin, or license plates to create custom garden signs. Paint on your favorite quotes, plant names, or simple words like relax or bloom. These signs can be nailed to trees, posted in beds, or even propped up on easels made from twigs. This is a perfect way to personalize your garden and recycle scrap materials you already have lying around. Vintage enamelware, like basins, pitchers, and bowls, make beautiful planters. Just add holes for drainage and fill with your favorite blooms. Their nostalgic charm adds a homestead vibe, especially when planted with zinnias, daisies, or mint. These work great on patio tables, garden shelves, or clustered in groups for a quaint cottage-style display. Turn a wooden ladder into vertical garden art. Lean it against a fence and use each rung as a shelf for potted plants or decor. You can even train vines to wrap around it or hang lanterns and wind chimes for a layered effect. Paint or stain it to match your garden's palette, or leave it naturally weathered for extra vintage appeal. An old metal or wooden toolbox can be transformed into a portable herb garden. Just line it, add soil, and plant your favorite kitchen herbs. The handle makes it easy to move for sun exposure or bring indoors when needed. Plus, it adds a rustic workshop vibe to your garden. Label each section with chalkboard paint or tags for a farmhouse-style finish. If you have an old typewriter that no longer works, it can become a whimsical planter. Tuck moss and small succulents between the keys. It's a conversation-starting piece for a garden table or shelf, perfect for book lovers and vintage fans alike. Pair it with an old book or journal for a creative garden vignette that tells a story. A broken chair can still live on in your garden. Remove the seat and place a flower pot or basket in its place. paint it to match your theme or distress it for a shabby chic look. These make excellent accent pieces along pathways or on patios. Add vines or trailing plants to let the greenery interact with the chair's structure. Take an old chandelier and swap the light fixtures for small terracotta pots. It makes an enchanting hanging garden accent. Hang it from a pergola, tree, or porch ceiling for an unexpected burst of greenery and elegance. Use succulents or trailing plants to minimize watering and maintenance. Repurpose an old wooden door or headboard as a backdrop in your garden. It creates structure and frames your space with vintage flair. Add hooks for hanging tools, baskets, or even string lights. It's both functional and decorative. Leave the old paint chippy for a rustic look, or give it a fresh coat to tie into your garden's color scheme. Use an old metal or wood washboard as a vertical herb garden. Attach small containers or pouches to hold soil and plants. Hang it on a fence or shed for easy access to fresh herbs or flowers. It's practical, nostalgic, and space-saving. You can even stencil labels or messages onto the surface for a charming personalized touch. And that wraps up our journey through vintage garden art made from junk. We hope these ideas sparked your creativity and showed you just how beautiful upcycling can be in your outdoor space. Thank you so much for spending time with us here at Decor. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment telling us which idea you want to try first, or share your own. Until next time, happy gardening, and remember, beauty often begins with the things we're about to throw away.